Hey Graceful Creations family, you've tuned in to Anika. Today we are going to do a video on how to actually make table swag using Dollar Tree Christmas trees. These type, this kind of Christmas tree. I purchased 4. I want my swag to be kind of thick. This will be my first time making swag using the Dollar Tree Christmas trees. So you all are in for a treat. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already done so, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and let's get at it. So I've got my camera facing downward today. I'm hoping that this gives you a better view of what it is that I'm trying to do. I've tried this camera whole setup thing in so many different ways. And so we'll just see what we have. I am removing these items because we are not going to need those. The stands. I'm going to see how much room we have with just using 2 trees first. If it's thick enough, then I'm going to go with that. If it's not, then I'll go ahead and open up the other 2. This is my first time I've gotten this inspiration from actually watching a few YouTubers. So this is not my original idea, just so you know. I've seen a couple of tutorials on it, and I figured it's something that's not expensive. It doesn't look like it's really costly to do. So I wanted to try it out, y'all. I've been making wreaths, and I'm enjoying it. I made some evergreen wreaths yesterday. I purchased the evergreen wreath and then I decorated them. I really enjoy it. It's fast. A lot faster than doing it from scratch with the deco mesh. I do use the mesh, and I just like how everything looks. My own design, and you know, just my own style. And that's what crafting is all about. Making sure that, you know, you're getting, now I don't know what that's all about. Look. Now as you can see, look how thin it looks. It looks a little thin to me. You know, and the purpose is really to have it so that, you know, it looks a little thick. So just fluff it out a little bit and see what you get. I guess that's supposed to be the top of the little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. What are you all doing for the holidays? I have gotten booked for multiple vending events. My first one is November the 19th. I don't know if y'all can hear me. First one is November the 19th, and so I really want to sell my wreaths at that event. I will be selling gifts, sets, and a few gift baskets. Not a few, but gift baskets. But I want my showcase to be my wreaths, to be honest, my door swag. I made some door swag, y'all. I've done a really good job, I think, of that, doing that. So I'm just gearing up. I was a little concerned. I was thinking that I was going to have to, for sure, sell on the street, which I still may if I have merchandise. But I have enough, little tricks up my sleeve. So pretty much this is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to connect these 2. And, yeah, you're supposed to connect these 2. I don't think it's thick enough. So I'm going to go ahead on and do more. And if you can put them together like this if you want, you know, to have it kind of thick. You could do it this way, or, because that's essentially what we're going to do anyway. We're going to put them on top of one another. We're going to connect them right here and kind of flatten them a little bit. Now, I don't know what this long little tail is supposed to be the top of the tree, but we'll see. because that's going to hurt my foot. I can tell you that now. So I think I'm going to go with 4. And I'm probably going to put a piece of foam here for my flowers. Because I do plan to do flowers. But this is what we have so far. It can be as thick or as skinny as you want it to be. This is your design. Or if you're making it because someone asked for it, you know, pretty much, you know, do what the customer is asking you to do. I haven't gotten any orders. And I'll be honest, as far as like on my social media accounts and stuff like that, I don't do a lot of advertising. Not like I should. If I advertise more, I know I would get more orders and so on and so on, but hey, it is what it is. So you could do it like this. If you really, you know, you want it thick. So say for instance, you wasn't going to put something right here. You could do it this way. Let me do it. Just to get the volume. See how it looks thicker? And I'm just pushing it down a little bit more. And I'm going to put some zip ties on here. But look how much thicker it appears. See, there's an illusion. Not just an illusion, but it appears to be thicker. Which is going to be fine. It's going to, and you're going to spread it out. And once you start adding whatever you're going to do, you can do deco mesh to give you some design, or you can just start adding your ornaments. I'm going to more than likely do some deco mesh for, you know, decorative purposes, but this is what we have so far. And you can spread them leaves out once you get everything the way you want. Definitely, I feel like I need 4. So again, if you want to do 2, you can. And I'm doing 4. 2 trees if you want. I think it'll be an easy, simple project. Won't take that long. And just know you can clip these little tails. You do need scissors. I recommend that you get this mesh cutter. I can't remember what it's called. But I've got zip ties to use to keep these together. I want to make sure they're nice and tight. I also have wire cutters and I have pliers too, just to make sure that everything is nice and tight but right. Okay. Are y'all ready? Are y'all making basket? What are y'all doing? Y'all making gift sets, gift boxes? Y'all doing bazaars? I feel very fortunate. I'm definitely going to be booked and ready. So I'm going to push it down a little bit more, because if I decide that I don't want to go the route, here's the thing. If you don't want to put a piece of foam here to do flowers, you don't have to do that. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to. You can do it however you want. You can put some deco mesh right here and put a huge ribbon. It just depends on what you want, you know, right here. So let's get down to the zip tying. And now look how much thicker that looks. And I'm going to spread it out. Like I said, this is my first time experimenting doing this. So, although I've seen people briefly doing it on YouTube, I didn't watch videos enough to see, you know, what their method, the method they use. I may put 2 on here. So I'm going for what I know. The first thing I need to know how to use the zip tie. So I think I'm going to put one on both ends just to make sure it's secure. Because you don't want it wobbling, and you don't want all that. Pull it tight. Sorry if my camera's moving. I'm just trying to put some muscle into it. So that's one zip tie there. I'm going to take it off the table and pull it a little tighter. Y'all, I put my teeth into it that time. Pulled it really, really tight. Now I'm going to do another one on this end just to make sure I got it secure. And I'm trying not to shake the table because I've got the camera overhead so you all could see what I was doing. So hopefully it's okay. Please forgive me if it's wobbling. So we trying to do what we got to do here to get this thing right. Want it as tight as possible. You don't want your zip tie moving at all. Let me get some pliers. Zip tie shouldn't be moving. Get that thing tight as you can. So I got these. And I'm going to pull it tight. Tight as I can get it. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference. Oh my goodness. So I didn't have it as tight as I thought. Till I got these. Oh yeah, these ain't no joke. Okay, so here we have it. Ah, I can't even move it. So now we're going to take these. I call them snips. I don't know what they are. Just snap it right on off. And all this is going to be hidden, so nobody's going to see it. Okay? So don't even worry about it. Don't stress about it. All of this is going to be covered up. Maybe I could have done a better job. But that's what I have, y'all. This is what we're working with. Now, you can start fluffing it out if you like. Just, you know, to suit how thick you want it. I just want to make sure it's secure. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to go right on in with my deco mesh. And I was debating whether I was going to do red or tan. I'm thinking I'm going to use the mesh I got. I've got this. I've got all kinds of colors, just so you know. Hold on. Because I got to debate what I'm going to do. So I decided I'm going to go with red since I already had some pieces cut from a project from yesterday. So I've got my pipe cleaner because I'm going to use my pipe cleaner to attach my deco mesh. Then you don't have to use deco mesh, but I'm going to. And so I've already got some pieces already rolled. Already cut. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Is go ahead and roll these up. Where's my clamp? Now I got a little clamp that I use. Let me show you how I roll it. See how I'm rolling it? Ooh. And I typically put my little clip, as soon as I can find it. Put my little clamp on here. You can use a paper clip. You can use a chip bag clip. But that's how I do it. Just to keep it rolled up. I do this first because I don't like those jagged edges. So this is what I'm working with so far. And this is going on this tree. Just to give you an idea. Let me fluff it out some more. So cut your pieces. Those I think are 22-inch pieces of deco mesh. Trying to do a whole lot of fluffing at one time. So I'll have to go back in and turn it over. And y'all, if y'all have a better method or a way that you do it, feel free to make a comment. You can even add your video under this one if you want, if it'll allow you to do that. so people can just see that there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like I said, this is just my way that I'm thinking would be best. And I could have went back and watched some more videos to see a step-by-step of what someone else was doing. But I think I have enough experience to just go for what I know, I think. That's how I feel anyway. And see, I'll take a chance. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to mess up. You know, and that's how you have to be. You just got to go for it. You know, don't be worried about it. Just go for it. The biggest thing is I want to make sure I got my base spread out. See how I'm trying to make sure the base is spread out? Because, see, the bottom is going to get flat. So I'm not worried about that. That's going to get flat. The biggest thing is this. So I can get just the fullness that I'm looking for on this. So you may see me making adjustments multiple times now to get this thing right. Because I want it right, y'all. I want it right to my liking. Notice I said to my liking. This is my project. This is my craft. You know, so really it's based on what I'm looking for. And I hate to have y'all just watching me doing this, but this is the process. I hope y'all had a chance to review my videos. Just some snippets of me posting my reefs that I've already done. Those are really long because I'm new at it, so it takes me forever. Okay, so it looks like we got some type of order here. And so let's put the first one on. My first swag on. Now you can do it this way. And just hook it. You can put all your pieces of pipe cleaner on. And just stick it on in here like this if you like. However you want to do is up to you. Or you can put the foam in the middle. Remember, this is your project. This is what you're doing. But I want to go with the deco mesh. And so, like under the bottom, all of that's going to really be covered. I'm going to do my best to, I'm trying to think what can I put under the bottom. And see, I may go ahead and put the mesh all the way around. That's what I may end up doing, but I don't know yet. Because I'm freestyling. So let me just get this mesh rolled up. Get my pieces rolled up and attached, because that's the goal. And we'll go from there. And remember, you could do it however you want. Now see, I already have some mesh here. So I'm just coming across to make sure it's nice and full right in the middle. And you can still put your flowers on here, by the way. You can still attach flowers to the middle. You don't have to put a piece of foam, but I'm just winging it. So if you want to, though, you can, just to give it a base. But you don't have to. And if this is a fail, I will let you know. If this didn't work out as I designed. Again, this is crafting. You know, doesn't have to be perfect. Y'all, have y'all checked this deco mesh? It is everything. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. Y'all know they're having a 60% off sale on Christmas items. So this was in the Christmas section. I love it. It looks professional. It's thick. Look how thick it is. So I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put some mesh right here as well. And so I have went all out. And went and kind of bought the supplies that I need. Y'all see I have my craft mat. It's really good if you're trying to measure. I don't do exact because I don't feel like doing all that. But for the most part, I try. You just measure it up, and I'm doing 22, so this is about 22. For those of y'all that are sticklers for exacts, have at it. But as you can see, that's not me. As long as I have a baseline, I'm good. But see, this here all the way over is about 18, 19. And so I just fold it to where the end is. And I go over to 11 from like 11 to 17. And that's where I cut. I cut right on the end. Just to keep it kind of consistent. And press hard. Because it cuts pretty good. I love this thing. It's better than the scissors. You press it in and it rolls. Lifesaver. And we're not using mesh all over this whole thing, so we don't have to stress. But I do want to cut enough pieces. Like I said, I try to get it at 11. Then I get to cutting on the edge. Press down real hard and it'll cut all the way through for you. And so there's 3 pieces already, and I think about 4 may do it. But we'll see. Y'all, it is so warm outside. It's got to be almost 80 degrees out there. It is warm. And so we're at the end of the roll. So it's already rolling up. But see how I'm scrunching it together? It's really fast when you're trying to make these little rows of mesh. If it's real raggedy edges, I tuck and roll. But this is some good mesh. And trust me, all mesh are not created equal. And so remember I said I'm trying to come in on the back end to kind of cover up the bottom. I don't want none of this showing. You don't have to do yours that way, you know. But this is how I'm doing mine. You could have put some greenery back here if you'd like. To add some greenery to it, more greenery, you can do that. Or you can do like I'm doing, and you're going to really cover it up with the mesh. For stability's sake, it's going to be fine regardless of how you do it, I think. And I just tie mine on. Some people twist. I feel like it comes loose when you just twist it. Now you can line up a few pieces of mesh. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Line up a few pieces of pipe cleaner on both ends. And so I'm just going to run it down through here. If I can get through this little space. It's tight, so I may only be able to get... Here we go. So I'm taking it underneath. And I'm putting it here. Because I'm going to use probably 4 pieces. See how I have it up? You just have to make up in your mind what's going to be the top part of the project or the bottom. And so the goal is to cover up the pipes. Again, you don't have to do it this way. But this is the only way I can think of right this second. Or you can just start adding your flowers or whatever you want to put there. So many ways to skin a cat, y'all. So many ways. At the end of the roll, so it's already curled up pretty much, to be honest. Now see how I did one that way and this one going this way? One across, one this way. Straight across, one horizontal. You could have done it diagonally, whatever suits you. I tie. I don't just start twisting because I don't want... This is some good mesh. If it was cheap, I'm going to use my snips to help a sister out. These things are strong. Make sure it stays. So that's what we have. And I think this is probably going to be my top part. It's looking good so far. Now see how it's covering up these little pipes? Not pipes, but the stems. That's what I'm going for. I don't want people to lift it up and be able to see it or really feel it. Welcome to Crafting 101. Your girl is improvising. And that's all right. Get it done however it takes you to get it done. Just get it done, y'all. If you're just tuning in, thank you for joining as I learn how to do new things in the world of crafting. Because this is definitely outside of my element. I am a self-taught crafter. I am a student of YouTube University. This mesh is giving the business, okay? It's giving the business. I'm feeling it. I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. Y'all see this? This is nice. It's giving what I want it to give. And this is a whole freestyle. This is nothing I planned. I'm just sitting down crafting. And some of y'all may have it all together, but I don't. And that's okay. That little thing got a grip. So here we go. Y'all, when I get to crafting, I mean, especially making wreaths and table swag, it's new to me, but I am so loving it. I really like it. I thought I liked making baskets. No. This here, this is it. Okay, so now spread it out. Go ahead, spread it out. Because remember, we've got multiple layers here. We got a bottom layer. We've got a top layer. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? See? That's like the base. And so you can't see the piping or anything with this on as the base. Now you can put, I don't know what else you want to put on the bottom. But like I said, you could have done greenery. Because, you know, the Dollar Tree sells greenery or wherever. But that is how I did it. Beautiful. It's full too. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted it to be full. So now what I'm going to do, I was thinking about coming through and adding this. But I think it's just going to make it be too much. This is actually a... Y'all, I don't know what it is because I'm not a crafter. But this came from Hobby Lobby, and so I'm guessing it's a topper. You can top it with this if you want, but that's really not what I want to do. See, I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. See how that's made? So I guess this would be used if you were doing maybe a flower arrangement. I have no idea. I was thinking about putting it on top. And it can go on top if I want. But I don't think that's what I want. I don't know what I really want, but I don't think it's that. Not yet. So what I'm going to do is come on through with my ornaments and my embellishments, because I do have some ornaments that I want to put on here. And some leaves or stems and just different things that I want to put on here just to make it look the way I want it to look. So let me get that stuff. Okay, so I've got my little embellishments that I'm going to add. These came from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off. I mean 60% off in the Christmas area. I went yesterday, y'all. They had fall 66% off, Christmas 60% off. I do suggest that you go ahead and get your stuff, because I mean it was packed. I'm gonna put a little dab of glue on the bottom, like right here. Just put a little dab of glue. If you I've seen some people dipping their stuff in glue, in a little pan of glue. Look like a little crock pot thing full of glue. But I don't have that, so I'm just dipping it in glue and just finding a little sweet spot to put this in so it doesn't come out. What's the purpose of the glue? I want to make sure that it's in there and that it'll go ahead on and dry and stick. You know, I don't want it to be able to be just pulled out, okay? So that's the purpose of me adding glue. So you can't pull it out. Sorry, y'all. Trying to maneuver here. I don't want to spill glue all over my mesh. So I'm kind of doing it to the side. I feel like no matter where I'm sitting, my space is limited. Now I'm doing 2 on each side. And as you may be able to see, I got some strands of glue. And that's okay. Like, pull it up where the glue done traveled. But see how I have it? And this is a freestyle design. So, I mean, do it however you prefer. Got my glue on the table, in the chair under here. And don't forget, adjust those leaves as you need. You know, to keep your shape and to get your design the way you want it. Or the way your client requests it. And I'm just pushing it through, trying to find a spot where it can comfortably slide on in and live. Like I'm in a struggle, but if you hit a spot where it's just like, it's not moving, just maneuver it around. Because the biggest thing is just getting it in there. See how that's sticking up? We don't want it sticking up, so let's see. Woo, had to put put some muscle into it, y'all. Y'all see that? The struggle was real. Okay, so now we can come through. I've got my wire here. I've got some floral wire. If you want to cut it down, you can. I got some pieces of floral wire. And I've got my ornaments that I'm going to add to this. I've got red, I have green, I have gold. I think I'm going to try to stick with red and green since we've got some greenery. But I mean, if you want to stick some gold, you can. I'm not using ornaments that are really, really big, because I kind of just want to be able to stick them like right here, something that will pop, you know, like right here. And then another on the end. And you can stick it on the mesh. It won't hurt if you put it on the mesh. And I'll have something in the middle. I don't know yet. But you can stick it like that. I don't know if I'm going to go with that. I'm not feeling it. I'm not liking it. You can go on the side, however you want it. Or you can use some smaller ornaments. I also have smaller ornaments. Remember, we're winging it, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out, look, or any of that. Thought I had some red. Hold on, because I may not use Christmas balls at all. Now may be a good time to add your flowers, because I do have some of that. Seems like I had more than what I have, though. This don't look like I have a lot, y'all. I got my bags on the floor. See how I have these? And I might stick those in the middle. Ooh, I think that may work. If I stick these in the middle. That's my centerpiece. Ooh. Maybe onto something. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna stick it down in there, but that will work. If I wanted to stick this down in the middle, that would really look pretty. Now I gotta figure out how to get it in here, because remember, Hobby Lobby has this stem on it, and I don't know if I can cut that. I think I tried the other day and it was a mess. Total disaster when I tried to cut it the other day. Because see, everything is raveled up in this. But this is what you can do. You can bend it. So let's see what bending it does. If it, you know, kind of condenses it, and it'll make it easier for me to actually glue this thing down. You see, I want to glue it down so this is laying flat like this. If I can glue it down and get it laying flat like a flower should. Because remember, this is a centerpiece for your table swag, or if you want, you can put it on your door once it's finished, you know. You can hang it on the door, whatever you want to do. See how that's looking? And I think on one of them I even glued my leaves so they wouldn't move, and I may do that with this one, glue the leaves one to another. But once I glue it down, y'all see how that's looking? Actually, that may be perfectly fine. I wish I had a green one. Y'all see that? It's a lot of red. I don't know. I need more green. Ah! What we doing, y'all? What we doing? I guess we can go ahead and start adding ornaments and stuff. I can't stand all these tags. Ugh, gets on my nerves. And so I've got red. I've got some gold too. Ah! I'm so sorry. I got pine cones, which I think would look fine. We're not going to complicate it. We're going to go ahead and start adding our ornaments. I like this. This is pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and get to it. So we got some gold. We got some green embellishments here. And then we're going to add let's just do it all, y'all. Make it as colorful as you can. Uh-oh. I'm going to pull the whole little ball off that one. If you're just tuning in, this is Graceful Creations by Anika. And we're just putting some ornaments on some swag that we have. I've got bags and bags full of ornaments. I've got pine cones, all kinds of stuff that I'm just pulling the tape, a little piece off. I don't think I'm going to do no silver. And you're not going to need that many. Because, see, less is more. When we're talking about this kind of stuff. See, I got gold. I mean, don't stress. But do enough. I want more gold. I got these. Alright, let's get into it. When I be buying this stuff, I just bag. I do put a little glue on it. Figure out where you want it to live. I want it to live over here. See? Isn't that pretty? Put a little glue on the end. Just work it on into a good place, wherever it'll sit. See, there we go. We got it. I love this. This is so pretty. I hope I got another one. This is one of my favorites. I think I used them on another wreath. I really like it. Y'all go to Hobby Lobby and get stuff like this because it's $1.80, something like that. Way less than at Dollar Tree, which it is $1.25. So don't sleep on Hobby Lobby. Now that stuff is 60% off. Because when I buy it like this, you know, the purpose of it is to get the better bargain. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if y'all can see it because I got so much crap over here. Let me move some of this stuff. Just tossing it on the floor so y'all can see it. Got these. I've got this. I love these little door knockers, which is probably what I'm going to hang right here. But I don't know. I may put this on a wreath. I may put that on a wreath. But I've got these. I've got silver, but we're not going for silver. I even have this. I think that'll work for Christmas. So we're trying to be consistent with green, red, or gold. Okay? Green, red, or gold. Feel free to put in the comments where I should be going with this. This is my first time making this table swag, so I'm not even going to pretend like I know it all, because I don't. I'm new at this. I'm having fun with it. Everything don't have to be in one place. I think I'm going to put the red over there, though. One of these kind cones. All right. We are almost in the home stretch. Just looking at the front to see where we're missing stuff. Because I want it nice and full with designs. This is the only goal I have. I want it looking uniform, so I'm probably not going to add that. Not a lot going on in the front, so I may put that there. I really need to find some more of my ornaments. Thought I had more than this. See how I'm sticking them in? Isn't that pretty, y'all? It really, really is. Oh, it was home. Yay. Not quite what I was looking for, but that red is pretty. This right here, I love that. That is beautiful. It's from Hobby Lobby, y'all. Now, don't sleep on Dollar Tree either now, because I've gotten some really cute stuff from there. I want to put this one in the front. I'm looking for one ornament. I could scream. I don't know where it's at. Might have already put it on the wreath. Y'all, I am working this thing to the best of my ability. Y'all hear me? To the very best. I gotta turn it around so I can see the front, because I am really trying to work it. I want it to be equally beautiful, equally popping. Okay? I really, really do. That gold standing out too much. If I can find one more. This needs to go in the front, just to open this up a bit, liven it up a little bit more, and make it look consistent with the other side. I wish y'all could get the real full effect of what I'm doing here. Okay, Lord, is it in there? It's really pretty. So these stems that's sticking out, let's just cut them. See how I'm cutting them off? They were at the top of the tree. I'm just cutting them. Cutting them right on off because you don't need those hanging out. Oh, it's beautiful. I gotta get that middle part done, but this is beautiful, y'all. I really love it. I like what I've done so far. Now I do have some ornaments. I've got some pink here. Although I think pink may throw it off too much. I can put some pops of gold. What do y'all think? I don't want too much gold. I still want to put these door knockers on the ends, like right here. Y'all, I'm not lying. I want them on here, like right on the edge. Like hanging on a little tree limb. Hold on. I'm going to figure this out. No, it doesn't work, but I sure want it here. I'll put them on something else. Trying to be consistent to make sure everything looks a little congruent. Oh, I didn't know I had these green ones. So if I can get the green to bring out, I want 2 green. I need 2 of these because I'm going to stick those right in the front. If I can find one more green, y'all, we might be almost there. I got this. I need another green. I've got that. Come on, Lord. I've got gold. I don't want to do gold. Gold is just not making it pop. It's just not. Not right now. More red. Y'all bear with me. Okay. Tell me what you think so far, though. So I know I'm going to go ahead and add this. That's going to go down there somewhere. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to try to find that. Okay. So I have added, I went ahead on and added the middle petal flower. That is really my centerpiece. That is it. I've added all my embellishments to this design, and I think it has come out extremely nice. It's really, really beautiful. I was trying to find one more of those, but I've been using my ornaments for my gift baskets as well. But I think it's okay. I think there is a consistency. There's enough consistency in the design that is perfectly fine. I love it, y'all. This was originally just a Dollar Tree, some Dollar Tree. Let me hold it up for you. This was some Dollar Tree Christmas trees, and now I literally have an entire centerpiece. And you really also, just so you know, if you wanted to hang this, I'm trying to get it so you can see it. If you wanted to hang this on your door as door swag, you very well could. hang on your mantelpiece, however you'd like to do it. Look at that. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. I'm going to take some photos of it, but I love it. It's beautiful. The design is incredible. Thank you all for joining me. This is my first time doing anything of this nature. I'm teaching myself how to craft. I'm very satisfied with it. Altogether, I don't think this cost me, to be perfectly honest with you, $10. And that's with the ornaments all together. I'd say, let's see, 4 for the trees. This was pennies on the dollar, maybe $7. Plus all the other little ornaments. No more than $15 to make. And as I showed you on the back side, I wanted it to have that base so those parts weren't showing where I connected it. And I think it just came out phenomenal. It really is nice. If you plan on doing something similar, or if I have encouraged you all to stretch beyond your comfort zone and do something different, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, because I'm really enjoying crafting. I thought I was having fun with the gift baskets, but y'all, this is taking things to just a completely different level. This level of detail. And had I not been videotaping, this could have been done probably about 15 minutes earlier. And so for me, it was about 45 minutes for me to do this, which is not that bad. It takes me about 2 hours to do wreaths. I'm just being honest. I'm not as fast as I'd like to be, and it may even be more than 2 hours, depending on what I'm thinking of. Because again, I'm freestyling. Although I watch videos to see, well, what can I use as my base? I don't sit all the way through the videos to see what people are adding to their designs, because I don't think it's necessary. I want to be creative. I appreciate you all. And as always, y'all know what time it is. Peace out. Thanks for watching.